Hi, Sean Sutter here. I wanted to put together a short series of videos that would give you an idea of how I come up with the characters and the stages from all the way from sketch to production. So what I'm doing now is sketching out the character. Normally I would start with small thumbnails, but I've spent the last couple days thinking about this character while I've been working on other business and stuff for the studio. And so now that I have a good idea of what I want from this thief character, I just dive in and start doing a sketch. This first part is a really rough sketch where I just go nuts. I scan it into the computer and then colorize it into cyan. With a print up at about 40% brightness, I print it up and am able to go in and start sketching over my rough sketch. Now, it's still going to be a really rough sketch at the finished product. I'm doing concept work for myself, which is unique for concept art. Normally, you need to be able to communicate to another artist, the person doing the 3D model, or the art director, and all these different people in the company. You need to communicate with all of them. Because it's just me in the studio, I am using a lot of shorthand to sketch, just communicate with myself about what the character is supposed to be like. So thankfully I know what I mean when I draw a hand just as a couple of squiggly lines. That also means that when you're looking at it, it's not going to be like a beautiful, clean drawing. I do later do ink illustrations for each of the characters, and that's the art that I put on the character cards and upgrade cards and everything. So a little bit about this character. It is a thief. She is going to be a really unique hero character. She's really not focused as much on combat as the other characters that exist up to this point. And so I'm really excited to get her finished and produced so people can start playing her on the game. You know, again, I don't need to concept it all out because I'm going to be the one sculpting it. And so as I sculpt and work on the art, the finished product and the 3D model, I'll be able to concept further if I run into a situation where I need to have things defined more. Right now I'm working on some alternate heads. I wasn't sure if I wanted a hood up, a scarf over the top of her head, or her hair tied back in a ponytail. So I decided to draw all three, give myself some stuff to work with. And heck, with miniatures, you could easily offer alternative heads, and people would just be happy about it. I know I'm always happy when I get extra options for a figure. Now going into defining some of the daggers that she'll have, and just kind of clearing up some of the lines. You know, not going back and erasing anything, but just darkening and adding definition where I think it'll be good. What I'm doing here is working out the pose. The character design, you need to be able to see everything on them, so it's not great to have the concept art be in some dynamic pose where you can't see all of their body. But for this character, I wanted her in sort of a running, sprinting action pose. So what I'm doing now is laying out some sketches of what she'll look like from, I think, 2 different angles, so that I'll be able to pose the model while I'm sculpting and know what I'm doing, know what I'm working with. So there you have it. That's the finished concept art for the Thief for Relic Blade. And I'm really excited to give you all a chance to watch the process all the way from beginning to end.